double check. Make sure that you can hear me. Give me 1 second. We get started. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right. All right. That's what I'm talking about. We're on the scene with your girl, Jean. Okay. We get that turned down for a minute. Give me 1 second. Why don't you go ahead and do what I am doing right now? I am sharing. So, letting people know what's going on in the world today. So let me do this while you're doing it. Go ahead, start sharing. While I'm sharing right now, go ahead, like the video, share. Go ahead and subscribe right now, and just let's take a minute before I get started, and let's go. Just say, "Hey, look, Jean Marlo Davis Show is on." Let's do that for a good minute, okay? And then I'm gonna be ready to get started. Let me do that, and we're gonna talk about something that I'm very passionate about, and I think that you should be passionate about right now, okay? So let me do this bill. Believe again. Okay, we're gonna get started in about 30 seconds. Okay. Let me do that. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do it right there. I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm sharing. I'm sharing. All right. All right. Okay. All right. So yeah, I've shared there. I've shared there. I've shared. You should be sharing too. So guys, hey, welcome, Jean Marlo Davis. Welcome to the Jean Marlo Davis Show for information, inspiration. Our goal is to impact the nation, guys, about helping people to have total prosperity in every area of their life. We're talking about mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship wise. It's all about having total prosperity. I want to take a moment and just say thank you, thank you, thank you for everybody that watch us, everybody that subscribe. Guys, make sure that you subscribe, and so you can get entered into our contest to receive a free Amazon card or get a vacation certificate. Everybody that subscribe, you get entered into a contest, and we announce it every month who the winners are. So you may win an Amazon card, you may win a vacation certificate, because when the pandemic is over, we will not be behind, we will be ahead. And I want you to understand that opportunity always presents itself. So tonight, guys, what I want to talk about is I want to talk about building the vision. It's very important, and I'm trying to make sure that I don't get sensitive on here, because I cry in a minute, especially in those delicate times, ladies. You know what I'm talking about. But let me get right here. I want to be right here so I can look at your. Turn this down, okay. I want to make sure that I can look at your comments. Go ahead and make sure you leave your comments below. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and drop a comment below. Go ahead and share right now. And again, thank you, thank you, thank you for watching. So we talk about building the vision. And this is very one of my, I guess you say, very touchy topics, because this is my vision book. Look how thick it is. This is how thick. I'm trying to see. Can you even tell how thick this book is? And it says, go confidently in the direction of your dreams. Live the life you've imagined. Confidently. Okay. Well, I can't speak today. Who knows? Okay. But in here, I have my vision written out, and I'm always adding. And go, man, this go way back. I add my dreams, what my income goal is, and I apologize for looking down, but I just have to look at some of the things that I've written. And this is years of information that I put down, and we're going to talk about building the dream. We're going to talk about building the vision and what it takes to build a vision, and people that I've met, mentors that I've met, that I've taken notes and put in towards that. And I think that you need to bring that a little bit closer, because I don't feel nothing right there, honey. But I want to talk about it because this is I have a dream. Okay, I have a dream, And in this dream, I constantly go back, revamp it, check off what I've done, tweak it, scale it up, always go bigger. This is what I do. And it's so funny. It's amazing when you go and you write these things down and you go back and you review it and you see what you have achieved. It's such a spirit of fulfillment, of gratefulness, thankfulness, especially in the time that we're in. A lot of people have, I talked to have said, in the time that we're in, with deep uncertainty, where we're gonna go, where we're gonna go. And we had a great conversation this morning with my son and one of my clients, and it was great. I love they had a little debate going on and things of that nature, and I listened to both sides, and in the end I said, well, in the end we know who's in control. And one of the things I do, and I say it over and over and over again, I examine and look at what can I control, what am I in control of, because it's very easy to start a campaign in your mind on facts that you may have, but there's always unseen things that you don't know and that you're not privy to, that you haven't been invited to the boardroom or the table or in the office to discuss the state of affairs and things of that nature. So you're only given a certain amount of information. So when people start having discussions about what's going on, what's about to happen, things of that nature, I always tell them you only got a little bit of the facts. You don't have everything. But what you want to do is examine, what am I in control of? I'm in control of my mind. I'm in control of what I want to believe. I'm in control of how I feel. I'm in control of the day, my 24 hours. I'm in control of the activity that whatever I do every day. I'm in control of my vision, my goal, and I always say, work like you're going to be here forever. Be prepared to go tomorrow. That's the mindset. Work like you're going to be here forever. Be prepared to go tomorrow. Work like it's all on you. Pray like it's all on God. That's my formula. That's how I get through a lot of things. That's what keeps me away from anxiety and grief, and my strong relationship with God and things of that nature. When it comes to building anything, you got to be able to tap into someone bigger, better than you. You can't do it by yourself. There's things that you do not know. There's obstacles that you're going to have to jump over, hurdles and things of that nature. And then we come along and we meet this creature called Corona, called COVID-19. And we're hearing all the drastic things that's going on. And a friend of mine, he reached out to me. What's up, Ken? Ken reached out to me today. Ken Wilson, longtime friend, known him for over 20 years. He read something to me that somebody had posted on Facebook that talk about all the pandemics and things that millions of people died, blue blonic plague, all these different things, and how the human spirit, how human nature, how human beings still prevail and still here. So there's always some fallout, but there's going to be people who's going to prevail. And no, it is not easy to lose anyone. It's not easy to, hear someone sick. We're praying. Bruce is praying. I'm praying. My family's praying. All of us are praying for the whole world, not just our family, but for the whole world, because this is something that I know I in my 49 years of being alive have never seen anything like this. And before I go into fear and start having panic attacks and things of that nature, I have to look at, what am I in control of? I have a great communication with the man upstairs. I decide that I'm going to plug into him regardless of what it looked like, because I need him to download to me what it is that he wants me to do going forward when we come up out of this thing. Guys, opportunity, that's going to be another show. I'm not going to get into that today. So much opportunity is going to be available. So much. What do you have to offer? And in order to understand that, you got to get into building the vision. Everybody should have what we call a vision book or a dream book. And you should visit this often, and it should be put up like it's the Holy Bible or whatever. You should have this in a safe place, a place where you know where it's at, a place that is not out of sight, that you, because out of sight, out of mind, you won't do anything with it. Should be a place where no, the little grandkids or your kids or no one can get to it and draw it up and have think it's playtime. It's got to be in a place where it's safe, and you need to visit it often, because this is your dream book. This is what you're going to build with. This is what you're going to go off of. And when times get hard and you start feeling sad, you start feeling bad, you pull out, besides praying, you're going to pull out your vision book and you're going to begin to write, and you're going to begin to visualize what it is that you want to build. So let's jump right into that again. I want to welcome everybody to the Jean Marlo Davis Show. I am Jean Marlo Davis, the hostess with the mostest, coming every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's about information, inspiration to impact the nation. We're all about total prosperity in every area of your life, mentally, spiritually, physically, financially, emotionally, and relationship wise. That's what we're covering tonight. We're talking about building the vision. So let's jump right into, what do I do to build the vision? What do I need to look at? First thing, you want to ask yourself, what does my heart want? What does my heart want? What does my heart want? When you think about that, when you were a little kid, I like to go back when we were little kids. We had a bigger imagination. We dreamed, we daydreamed, we drew pictures, we played in the sand, we did all those things, and then we became grown-ups, and now we don't have imagination. We're so sensitive, can't tell anybody anything. We know everything, and we don't dream because now it's considered a pipe dream and all this old thing, because just craziness. But when you can sit down and ask yourself, what does my heart want? What do I really, really want to do? What makes my heart go pitter patter? What excites me? How can I serve? How can I give back with my dream and goal? Like, if I was doing this particular thing, you know, could I do it without even getting paid for it? Like something that you just can't live without. What is that? When you discover that, write it down. Write it down, because that's the first thing I want you to do. Ask, what does my heart want? I remember writing down the vision, and I'm just telling, I could talk about myself. When I go back here, let me see if I can pull it so you guys can see it. Yeah. If you can see this, you may not can see all of it over here. But right here, I drew this out. This was years ago. Yeah, this was 2009, Bruce. That it says my business, and it says Tiffany's LLC. Then it has financial group, marketing group, wealth group, tax division, media group, investing group. Okay. Then I wrote down, guys, everything, different things that was going to be in there. Here's the funny thing. I was only stuck in the tax division because everybody knows me as an XRS auditor, have over 20 years tax and financial experience. I used to work for the Internal Revenue Service as a tax examiner slash auditor. And this is where I got stuck. So those who are my friends, hopefully you understand where I'm going with this when I say, what we launched this last year and last year and earlier this year. I've been stuck in tax division for a long time. Tax preparation, and I'm gonna have to drink something. I can feel it now. I'm getting choked up, Bruce. I'm getting choked up. Hold on one second, guys. Where's my straw, Bruce? Look how you got me looking. So unfeminine. So, looking at this, the tax division, I've been stuck in that for years, doing small business, personal taxes, alleviating tax, that things of that nature. But you heard me read financial group, marketing group, wealth group, investing group, media group. And in the marketing group, And I apologize for my head down, but I'm looking at this. In the marketing group, I see I have TIFF's affiliates, TIFF's ambassadors, TIFF's referral agents. Isn't that something? And in here, I just started tapping on this with our marketing group. We launched TIFF's Wealth Creators, which is an inner circle mastermind group. And then we changed it to TIFF TWC University as a part of our marketing, but we still have ambassadors and things of that nature. And now we're working on expanding our wealth group, our investing group, our financial group, our media group, and tax division will be more so tax consulting. That's what that's going to turn into. But guys, and then I have on the next page, I have so many things that I've written down that go back years of what it is that I'm working on. And of course, I continue to add more and more and more to it. Now, what moves my heart is educating people, motivating people, helping people to walk into their full purpose, seeing the light bulb go off in someone's head when they sit down with us and we dive into what moves them, and then we put a game plan together and we start moving, and the light bulb go off, and then they contact us and they tell us their testimony and the results that they having by just being plugged into us. That right there is so fulfilling. Coming on here Mondays and Thursdays at 7 p.m., just educating and giving information, inspiration. On Monday, talking about money, how to grow it, how to protect it, how to keep it, things, how to scale it. I mean, that's what motivates me. That's the thing that I'm not getting paid to do this as of yet, but I will be. And the thing about it is, it's so motivational because I'm a share at heart. I want to share to let people know that somebody do care about them. There's so much information out here to help you to support your vision, support your goal. All you got to do is get on the internet, sit down, look it up, and I'm telling you, you'll be able to fulfill your dreams. So in this time, don't get into panic mode. Don't drown yourself with information that you can't do anything about it anyway. What you could do about is stay your behind at home. Make sure you have plenty of food, plenty of supplies for you and your family. Have some activities for the kids. Get the kids. You can even homeschool your children. Need help with that? You can contact me because I homeschooled my kids for years until they became adults, okay? What you could do is make sure that you exercise. Don't be over there eating like you don't lost your mind and start gaining weight and be a big old balloon when this thing is over. What you can start doing now is sitting down, researching, looking at what's in my heart. What is it that I want to do? And let me draw up my hypothesis, which is my educated guess, and start drawing some supporting facts to help you with your educated guess. Start researching what it is that you want to do to support what's in your heart. Now, what are my strengths? That's the next thing. We're talking about building the vision. What are my strengths? What am I good at? Okay, get clear on your strength. Write them down. What are you good at? What can you do, like I said, that is flawless? Like it brings you joy. Everybody say you're the best at it, or you're a great singer, a great dancer, a great actor, a great writer, a great speaker, a great coach, a great motivator. What is it that you're good at? What are your strengths? We're not focusing on our weaknesses. We're focusing on our strengths, because what we do with our weaknesses, we go ahead and leverage others who are strong in those areas, and we focus on our strength. Okay. And so what are you good at? We're talking about building the vision, writing it down, making it plain so you can run. Guys, this is the time to start running. Remember what I talked about last week about having a chess mentality, not a checkers mentality. You have people right now, all they're doing is puffing themselves up with catastrophe written all over them. What's going on? Oh, this is happening. That is happening. Oh, they saying this is going down. Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. And they're scaring the hell out of their family, their children, and all that. As I said, I'm going to keep saying this over and over until somebody get it. What are you in control of? You're in control of taking your vitamins, your vitamin C, making sure you boost your immune system, making sure you stay hydrated, making sure you're working out, making sure you're doing your meditation and your prayer, making sure that, you're working on your mind, feeding yourself personal development, not news after news after news. And then you become infected with not just the coronavirus, but with fear and doubt and insecurity, that then you begin to infect others with what? Fear, doubt, and insecurity. No, this is the time to work on the vision. This is the time to believe that, you know what, this too shall pass. It will pass. If we can just stay our behinds in the house and do what we're told and only go out when there's necessary to get food and supplies, not going over to Ray Ray and Shanae Nay and everybody else's house and kicking it and having barbecues and dinners, and no, that's not social distancing. We don't want to hear another report of somebody passing. We're praying like crazy that this thing just be eradicated, and so we can go back on to our lives. But I'm telling you, nothing will go back to the way it was. Nothing will go back to the way it was. It's going to be better than what it was. And that's the way I see it. It's going to be better. More opportunities are going to be made, and that's why you got to ask yourself right now, what am I good at? What can I solve? Like I said last week, what problems can I solve? What opportunities do I have? Because there's going to be people who need opportunities, who need jobs, who are looking for you to tap into your dream, your vision, your goal, that someone is tied to your vision that you don't even know. And so it's time to maybe not take that phone call when someone called you and say, did you know? Or did you hear? Or girl, let me tell you, man, did you hear they're doing this? This is not the time. Okay, so what's the worst can happen? Okay, they tell you can't come outside. Martial law happened. They put things on the street, prevent you from going. Why? So they can get control of what's happening with this pandemic. If we can be obedient and understand what time we're in, we can come up out of this. And that's what we got to do. And my prayers go out to everyone that's working, all the essential workers. My husband is essential. All the people who are out here that has to still keep the wheels going so this thing just won't crash. My heart goes out to every one of the doctors and medical staff and things of that nature. And, we're praying for our leaders, man. We're praying for our leaders that the counsel that they get with their staff is counsel that will save a life, not take a life. Okay. So, we're talking about building the vision, building a vision. I said, number one, ask, what does my heart want? Write it down. What are my strengths? What am I good at? That's number two. Get clear on your strength. Write them down. How do I spend my time? How do I spend my time? I wanted to see, do you see? Yeah, it's right here. Can you get that right there? Number three, which now is, I've kind of mentioned this one time before, but I mentioned this one time before. I talk about building a vision board, and now I don't do vision boards now. Um, yeah, that's coming up. I do vision environments, and we're going to talk about that in just a minute. But what I want you to do is schedule time to build your vision. If you want to discover your life purpose, schedule time to work on it. That's why I say you want to put this out where you can see it, whatever workbook, composition book, whatever. Put it where you can see it so you can go and you can look and you can add to it. That's one thing that my mentor used to always say, write it down, write it down. And when I look at everything that I've written down, I'm like, wow, that's already happened. That's already happened. That's already happened. And I'm able to say, wow. And then I have in here investment ideas, Bruce. You see this right here when I show my husband. I have investment ideas, things that we said that we were going to do. You see that? Mm-hmm. That I've written down so many different things because, we know what we're doing is growing. And I don't want to be a person like, okay, as it come in, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? We already have it written down. But if we had not taken the time to write it down, we wouldn't know where we're going. And so you want to take the time, schedule time to build your vision, schedule time to discover your life purpose, schedule time to work on it. You got plenty time. I was telling somebody the other day, I said, I feel like we all been kind of arrested by God to sit down somewhere, shut up, take inventory, look around us as what's important. What's important is the people in your house right now. That's important. What's important. Maybe you can't get to your family members that you want. God is showing us what's important. It's not the people on the TV. It's not the movie stars and the basketball people and this, that, and the celebrities. What's important is us as a community, as humanity, touching each other's hearts, understanding that, having love, compassion, understanding, seeing how we can help one another to achieve each other's goal. Together, everyone achieves more. That's what a team is. And so it's this time right here. We have a lot of time to be able to sit down and build our vision, sit down and work on our vision. We have a lot of time to do that right now. We have a lot of time to do that. So schedule time to build your vision. If you want to discover your life purpose, schedule time to work on it. You can go ahead, babe. You can go ahead. Yeah. So number 4, put your goals on paper and review them regularly. What would you like to improve on? What do you want to finish that you have not finished? There are some things in here that, like I said, I saw the breakdown of one. Now we have more than one company, and I saw the breakdown of the one company, and then I seen things that we continuously work on and things that we didn't. And then, of course, we scale and we have a coaching firm now. We have an online university now. We do boot camps and workshops and seminars and things of that nature. Guys, I am so very grateful and very thankful now that we can help other people to walk into their divine authority, to help people to earn the type of income that they want, help people to grow their vision, grow their goals, and show them how to get into profit mode. During this time, I was talking to someone the other day, and I was like saying, people are still spending money. I don't say this to brag or boast, but we had 2 sales of we made over $7,000 the other day in less than 24 hours on one of our products that we haven't even officially launched yet. This is the time to be the luckfirmllc.com. If you don't know where to start, we'll give you a free 15-minute consult to share with you what we're going, where to get the vision. We are actually on house arrest. It's not funny, but it's necessary to curve this thing from growing. But guys, look at it as a blessing. Look at it as a way of protecting yourself, protecting your family, protecting your dream, and start working on it. You still can Skype with people. You still can FaceTime, Messenger with people. You still can talk to people, which is a beautiful thing the way technology is. You still could do everything that you were doing before. You could do it online. Now it kind of forces you to be a little bit creative. You was going to have a physical seminar. Now you can do an online seminar. You was going to have a physical boot camp. You could do an online boot camp. You could teach school online now. You could do coaching online. You don't have to step out and do anything. What's going to happen and what's happening now, it is forcing the world to be even more creative, forcing us to tap into our imagination and be even more creative. So that's what I want you to do. Put your goals on paper, review them regularly, write them down so it can be tweaked, so it can be scaled up. Okay, we're talking about building the vision. Then, last but not least, we talk about creating a vision environment, not a vision board. Yeah, this is one of my old vision boards right here. Okay. This is one of my old vision boards things that I had on here. I look on here. I'm like, wow, the house, being healthy. We live on our own terms. I feel good, a happy couple. I wasn't even married. I'm married now. I got some of the places that I wanted to go to. I've already been. Success. I'm a multi-millionaire. Just things, giving $1 million in charity, being physically fit. Just a lot of things that I have on here now. One of my mentors told us to go from just having it on the board to putting the pictures around you, because I've been taught you don't get what you want, you get what you picture. So picture it, put it around you. This is the time right now where you can take pictures out of magazine, the type of house you want, the type of car you want, the type of business you want, the type of whatever marriage you want, whatever, and start taking it out and go get some little plaques when you go do your next grocery run. Go get some frames from the dollar store, whatever, and put these pictures around you so you see it everywhere. Everywhere you go, you see your vision. You see it before you. As I said, you don't get what you want, you get what you picture. You're able to see what it is that you want. So it motivates you to go ahead, get up early, write the vision, make it plain, and run with it. Sometimes, guys, I tell you, anybody that I have talked to that have big dreams, big goals, they don't feel like doing it every day. They don't feel like working on it every day. Some days they want to say, you know what, I just don't feel like it. But you know what? They get up and they act in spite of. Act in spite of. Some people don't let, please, I implore you, don't allow this time of silence or this time dealing with the pandemic to put you in a space of laziness, to put you in a space of where you just don't want to do it. You want to just get hypnotized with Netflix and Hulu and other things and not do anything. This is the time to start researching, start attending classes, attending seminars, attending work. Let me tell you, us business people, seminars and things that we had planned for this year, we're tweaking it now and putting it online so you can attend from the comforts of your home. Yeah, I don't know why it's so dry up in here, but they're from the comforts of your home, you're able to attend, and that's one thing that I want to make sure that you understand. You understand that, guys, this is the time to sit down, work on your vision, pay attention to your heart, meditate, stretch, breathe, relax. Start to ask yourself, what is it that I want to do? What motivates me? What encouraged me? What have I put down that I should be picking up? What have I picked up that I should be putting down? What do I need to do to walk into my full purpose? Look at the needs of the world right now. Look at that. How can you solve some of these problems? Parents are overwhelmed. They got the children at home. They're working a job or working a business or doing both, being mommy, cooking, cleaning, homeschooling. I know they's like, Lord, can I just give them back to the teachers? Please, teachers. But now they got to make sure that they get their kid in front of the computer and make sure that they get their assignments. And now, especially now, at the time of this broadcast, this is what, April the 2nd, 2020, they're talking about locking down school to the end of the year, where there's no school to the end of the year. So still, that's the new normal of these kids being online. What kind of problem can you solve for the parents or for the students, or what can you help? These are the things that you got to look at when you sit down, because people are going to need some stress relievers. People are going to need some answers, questions answered. What can you do? What can you provide? Guys, there's so many people who are feeling displaced, feeling lost, in despair, wondering what is to come. How can you solve that problem? What can you do to give a little light at the end of the tunnel? What can you do? And so my thing is what I would suggest you do. I'm gonna go with these 5 things again. And if you have any comments, guys, let me know. Let me come up out of here so I can see you guys' comments. Give me 1 second. Okay, if you have any comments, questions, or concerns, go ahead and let me know so I can answer. Oh, somebody said, oh, thank you. She said, oh, you're so cute. Thank you. Thank you so much. Um, let me know what I can answer. So let me just go over this again. We're talking about building the vision, building the vision, build the vision. What is it in your heart right now? What do you feel in your heart right now? That is your purpose. What make your heart go pitter patter? I love teaching, educating, motivating, encouraging. I love seeing people advance. I never been a jealous or envious person because I always knew that whatever this person could do, if I had a desire to do it, I could do it too. I always knew that all it takes is belief and takes smart work and utilizing people who have already done it before me. I always knew that. So I didn't have a problem with jealousy or envy. I wanted to see people win. That's why that's one of our taglines with TWC, win in the skin you're in, because I believe everybody can be successful. And this time, guys, we're on an even playing field, man. Everybody, including your favorite celebrities, locked in, baby. Everybody is on even playing field. So this is going to be an interesting time, my friends. Ask, what does your heart want? Number 2, what are your strengths? What are you good at? Write it down. Okay. Number 3, schedule time to build your vision. You got to work on it. You need to write it down. You need to meditate. You need to pray on it. Schedule time to do that. Not now, but right now. You're at home. You're trying to figure out what to do instead of picking up them donuts, them cinnamon buns, those cookies, and sitting down watching a movie. Go ahead and grab your composition book, your dream book, review it, and start working on it. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. Do it. Okay. I don't care if it's 10 minutes. All right. So schedule time to build your vision. And then put your goals on paper. Put your goals on paper. Review them regularly. What would you like to improve on? What have you finished? What have you not finished? Make sure you take inventory of that. And last but not least, create a vision environment. Put it around you. Put pictures around you. As I said, you don't get what you want. You get what you picture. I am smiling because I've been working on this book for over a decade. I had got this idea and just telling my story of being at the time, just telling people what happened when I was a single mom with 4 kids being abandoned, how that happened, what happened with that. I start reading some excerpts from my book soon that will be released this year by God's grace. And to be able to put your words down in a book and to be able to watch it come into fruition and to be able to hold that baby in your hand, that vision, that goal. Guys, I can't even explain. No drug can get you as high as that feeling of accomplishment on a dream that you have worked. I have worked on this book for 10 years. Why 10 years? Because I've went through a couple of failed relationships, went through some financial struggles, went through some displacement, went through a lot, lost my mom, lost my uncle, lost my mentor, lost my brother last month, just lost. And people look and they say, wow, Jean, when I see you, you're still smiling because I have vision. I have vision. Somebody else have went through something similar to what I've went through, may have went through more than what I went through, maybe going through it right now. And I want to be that light at the tunnel to let them know that if Jean Marlo Davis got through it, if Jean Marlo Davis was able to become a millionaire, if Jean Marlo Davis was able to build businesses, if Jean Marlo Davis was able to touch billions of lives, if Jean Marlo Davis was able to do this, whatever, I can do it too. I can do it too because she did it. She understands my story. She understands my pain. She has foresight. She has vision. She has heart. She cares about the people. That's what, oh my God, that's what gives me fulfillment. That's what makes me happy. That's what makes me know that my mom is proud. My brother is proud. My mentor is proud. May they rest in peace. Guys, you're not the only one going through it. And trust me, you won't be the only one to go through it, but you will get through it. We will get through this time together if we continue to have clear vision. Do not allow this time to let your vision become clouded with despair, with fear, with anxiety. That is all tricks of the enemy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't be aware and knowledgeable of how you need to handle the situation, to obey the authorities and things of that nature. No, you need to know that. You need to know how you need to move in this time. What I'm saying is not putting yourself in a situation where you're allowing yourself to become bogged down with so much negative news that you begin to have nightmares and panic attacks and anxiety attacks because what you have done is allowed yourself to be tapped into so much negativeness that now that's what you're drawing onto you is negative because thoughts become things. You become what you think about. So at this time, guys, you got to protect your mind like you will protect a newborn baby. You can't allow any and everything into your mind because it will affect your vision. You'll be like, why should I work on that anyway? Tomorrow's not promised. Well, was tomorrow promised before the pandemic? It wasn't, was it? It wasn't. Nobody knows. You don't know when that day comes for you to get your number called, but tomorrow was never promised. That's why I said work like it's all on you, pray like it's all on God. Work like you're going to be here forever. Be prepared to go tomorrow. Do the work that is necessary. You know what I'm saying? And don't allow yourself to become bogged down with doubt, fear, insecurities, things of that nature. I like to accentuate the positive. I like to think about a brighter day. We got through other things. I can remember H1N1, Ebola, SARS, swine flu. We got through it. We got through it. Did we lose people? Yes, we did. But we got through it. We got through 2008. People lose their 401k, waking up, had millions, woke up with negative. People lost their houses. People in loss, period. I fully believe that we're going to get through this. But what it's going to take is vision. What it's going to take, we share a lot of negative stuff. What I'm going to ask you is after you finish watching this broadcast, I'm going to ask you to share this message. Somebody needs to hear this message. Somebody needs to know that guess what? The rainbow is coming. After the storm, the rainbow is coming. So get ready for the vision. Get ready for the reset. Get ready to live a life of abundance. And I'm not just talking about financially. I'm talking about now because of this event. You holding closer to your kids and loving your kids and loving your spouse and loving your friends and appreciating those relationships because you've been so taken away from them, social distance from them that maybe you appreciate people a little bit more. Maybe you will appreciate people's struggle a little bit more. Maybe you won't look your nose down at someone who look like they're struggling more than you. Maybe you won't even give a damn about how big the house is or how big the car is. I'm not talking about it's not for you to have nice things. Yes, you want to have nice things, but nice things won't control you. You'll control the nice things. Money won't make you. You'll make the money. Maybe this reset will make you a better person and give you a clear vision. And maybe, just maybe, we'll all be better for it. Guys, I want to say thank you so much for watching. Please make sure that you like this video, you share. Please make sure, guys, that you leave a note down below. Let me know what you thought about this show. And if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, guys, and you need help with your vision, go to the luckfirmllc.com. The luckfirmllc.com is scrolling. My number should be on the website that you can get a free 15-minute consult. But guys, hopefully you watch this over and over again, and I hope you get ready to walk in abundance and have total prosperity in every area of your life. You've been listening to the Jean Marlo Davis every Thursday at 7 p.m. The Jean Marlo Davis Show. Join us every Thursday for this show for inspiration, information to impact the nation. It's about having total prosperity in every area of your life. And don't forget to join us every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Money Madness, where we show you how to keep your money, grow your money, protect your money, scale your money. It's all about money. It's Money Madness with Jean Marlo Davis at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Again, I am Jean Marlo Davis. I am a wealth creator. You're a wealth creator too. And remember that you can what? Have, be, do anything. Build the vision and they will come. I'll see you next week. God bless. Have a great weekend and work on your vision. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you Monday at 7 p.m. Have a good night. Thank you.